Beauty and the Beast. She is fine and refined to the taste of a dark berry wine, although through centuries she has become broken and at times used as a token in a place they call the big house. Yes, I'm talking about the plantation where on the outside they were not allowed to be loud, but she wishes she could have her crowd, which might have been her family. It was her duty to serve as another man's confidant when she was in love with a man that was on the field and he could not come for her even if he were to want. It was her duty to be battered, broken, and beaten. If she did not spread her legs like cracking Easter eggs, and if she did not, then she may never see the man that she is in love and married to be. Toiling every day as his hands are gnarled and he has nothing to say. Massa says he increases in attitude, but his magnitude has been stripped as his masculinity may have been on the end of a pull stick, threatened to be stuck up his ass if he ever acted as if he were not to bow down and have class, although he does not even know how to spell the word because books were stolen from him. If ever he were or if ever he heard, it is confusing. He is feeling like he is nothing but abusing. Should he think to run free would be the biggest mistake of his life, he surely would be either stabbed with a knife or slit by the sting of a nine-tail on its back, and perhaps his genitals he would lack from a smack of a hot knife in the dark, and it hurts like a dart. She was a higher propensity to get a job than he because of the color of his skin that intimidates those in the corporation and establishments within. That does not appreciate a black man that has the intelligence of a man of any other color. It does not have to be a white man or his brother. He goes home every night and has to fight because the food on his table is poisoning with all his might, and the prescription pills in his cabinet are said to be what is good for him, when the love from his wife are the only thing that are going to take away the whim to decide that he hates the policeman that is quicker to put cuffs on his hands than his woman. And again, he is reminded of the plantation of this nation. She goes to work and sometimes has to make the money, although she does not have the honey, and is depressed and overwhelmed with anxiety. These two live in dividing societies. Sometimes he'll get sick of dealing with her convoluted and misconstrued emotions as they flow through the oceans. These waves tend to misbehave and separate to elevate the two. Has this ever happened to you? Are you brown or black? If no is your answer, then you know this is whack. They love with the same capacity and ability by the tenacity to avoid the system. So take heed. Although they love each other, they are afraid of the police and the probability of the silence behind bars to hide their scars. Underneath all they have nothing but unconditional love that is as sweet as that as a buff dove. It grows like the ingredients of a sweet baguette full of pure yeast, but still they are pitted against each other in today's time, almost 300 years later, as Beauty and the Beast.